Well, good Tuesday morning. I count now. Oh, there's another one. 4 cars in the ditch. Away into work, and we're short a number of caretakers. You know, there was a time, and still is. If I have to go somewhere, I just get it done. Right? Go slower, whatever. Like that guy put the 4-way flashers on. And then I remember a couple of years ago, I drove through Buffalo after they had that gigantic storm. And Buffalo's always dumb, so it wasn't like it was a surprise it was coming. It was just such a fierce storm. People died. You know, there was people, they found people froze to death in their cars. And I remember coming home, driving right through Buffalo while all this is going on. And I went by a transport truck. I'll never forget it. This is a major highway, major artery. And he was just stopped right in the middle of the road, right straddling the broken white line on the highway with his 4-ways on, engine idling, going nowhere, couldn't go anywhere. And I remember getting home thinking to myself, what would I have done? What would I have done if I had gone in the ditch? You know how many 911 calls are out there? People in the ditch? So we had a number of calls from our caretakers, a couple of them in Akron, which isn't far from us, so I know what they're talking about, saying they just couldn't make it in today. And I don't blame them. So, although we had a lot planned for today, because tomorrow we have a lot planned for you. It's going to be reported to you this morning that we are videoing tomorrow. Now, if the snow stays on the track and they dig it into the track and it becomes icy, which I don't think it will just yet, then that may be a problem. We don't have any cork on the babies. And every time this year I have people say, why don't we just cork the babies like November 15th? Well, you have to understand, you know, putting extra cork on the horse's shoes, you might not understand that, but it puts a lot of strain on those young babies' joints. And to do it before they need them, they need the corks on the ice. They don't need them on a normal, sunny, dry track, right? They don't need them then. So there's always that timing. When do we put them on? When do they need them on? When do they have to go on? And it's not even to say that they have to go on today, because they only need them for today, but they're not going to need them, say, on Thursday or Friday. Well, what was the point? So usually the second shoeing or third shoeing here in Ohio, after we get them from the sale, is when we start to put the corks on the babies, which would be the next shoeing for them. But I'm not going to rush around and call 911, call the blacksmith to get in here right away. We're not going to be able to get out today with a number of the horses. That's just inevitable. Mostly because a good portion of our staff is called in sick, but called in iced in, which they are. I'm looking at the roads. But that doesn't mean we won't be able to go tomorrow. And tomorrow, we had spaced out our workload so that it wasn't going to be so demanding tomorrow. Jason Merriman has to go to Dayton, Ohio tomorrow. So we had 9 or 10 horses slated to train in the morning. Then all the this morning. Now if we have to push that back, because I'm looking at the roads. We're 4 miles from Northfield Park, and there is, how much snow would you say fell? 6 inches? 6-7 inches of snow? I can't imagine the track crew just plowed that right off right away. I'd say they took the first dusting off and just plowed the rest of it right into the track, which is bad news, which means it's not going to be easy to train the horses today. And if you're going to go on the track with Pretty Eyes and Lies and Rose Run Bobby with no cork on and think you're going to train them, it's a wasted training mile today. So we just won't.
I know Pretty Eyes and Lies. We put a cork on the outside.
Yeah, but a little Boreum up front. She got none on behind, and Bobby has none on.
Yeah.
But I mean, training them on a day like today is fine if you just want to get a little work into them, but training them, you're not getting much of a training mile in today. So that leaves you with the question, what do we do with those 9 or 10 that we're going to train today? Because if we carry them over to tomorrow, it's right in the middle of when we're going to train the babies and video them with you.
We're not training the babies.
Well, you know what I'm talking about.
Jogging them in groups.
Yes.
You need to remember that too.
Whoa. Stretching them out a little bit never hurts the little fellas. Cover my shorts already got a lifetime mark at 258. He does.
I noticed you put yourself on him.
No, I changed it because I have this lovely wife, and she was complaining the race office yesterday.
I know, but there's like 9 I want to go with.
I know. Well, you can only go with 4.
And
drivers.
none of them are pacers.
Yeah. So we made a few little changes, and a lot of you were messaging me saying, Anthony, I see that you're... hold on. It's like...
You shared that?
No, but when they have
You
the link
had-
from
how'd they get the link?
Well, because that's what we give them. I gave a lot of them the link so they can look at the entries, but that link allows you to get into the back end of what we're doing. So you get to see me working on my homework, and you're cheating a little bit. Ed, a number of you messaged me yesterday and said, Anthony, I don't see Rose Run Chief. He's there. Relax. We're moving all the horses around. That is not the final draft. So stay out of there. It's like the kids with Christmas gifts.
Like Addie's. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, we got Addie a gymnastics pole, balance beam, whatever the hell it's called.
It's not called a pole.
Whatever, it's a giant. One
A
cares.
gymnastics pole. And she's a stripper.
Yeah, that's what I thought it was. It's a gymnastic beam, all right. And it was leaning up against the house when we drove in the driveway last night. She goes, "Oh my God, what's that?" I said, "Oh, it's a ladder for putting up. We had to get a ladder for decorations." And right on it says gymnastics beam. So I'm happy that she's still in that lazy stage of rating where she's like, you know what? I don't really care that much. I don't care to strain my brain figuring out what that is with the writing on the box. If I can't figure it out optically, it's just not worth it. And I'm glad she's at that stage because right across the front of it says gymnastics beam, right there on the front of it. All-purpose gymnastics beam. So anyway, it's a ladder in the garage. So you guys get to see what goes on in the back end of the site, some of you, and it's just, there's no point in messaging me about it. It's not done until it's done. Until you see it pop up on Facebook, when Kelly gives you the final draft link, that's when it's done. So a number of changes had to be made for that, and honestly, if yesterday was today, there would be a giant change, which would be we wouldn't be going. So my hope is that they're going to get the snow off the track. It's going to be a little cool, and they're going to be able to condition the track. Now, and people ask these great questions all the time. Well, as soon as the snow comes, they need corks? Or no, the corks are for when the track is frozen, right? Or when it's very snowy, but not necessarily when it's just snowed and they took the snow off, unless you have a frozen track, which we may not even have right now.
I don't think it's been cold enough.
No, we may not even have it right now. The corks are not always helpful. If they were, we'd wear them on them all year long. We don't, because they can change their gait up quite a bit, make them stick to the track, and we don't want to do that. So today is for sure going to be a wash. I'm just looking, we're now 1 mile from the racetrack, and it looks worse than it did 4 miles ago. So, or 3 miles ago. So today is going to be a wash. We have to put all those trainers somewhere tomorrow and do something with them tomorrow. That's if, now maybe miraculously we can get here and train some of them. I find that really hard to believe. We'll know in a minute. So tomorrow the babies are supposed to go, and then we have 5 qualifiers. I was going to school Bridge over Broadway just to make sure that she was ready to go for next week. I haven't sat behind her yet. We've jogged her, but we have not trained her yet. Tomorrow she was going to train hard. And then obviously we have horses to race tonight and tomorrow. So I guess if we're going to run a little bit of triage as we come into the track, what's most important? How does... she's really happy about this.
Pretended to...
I don't know what he's pretty happy about life. Are the horses shot adequately for tonight? That's the first question. So we're racing. Secondly, can we get on the track and train the babies, or train the 3-year-olds? Well, 2-year-olds turning 3. Thirdly, what's the track going to be like for tomorrow? We don't know that, but we'd like to think about it. And then what are we going to do for the qualifiers? Shoeing wise, 1. 2, working. Like, who's going to be able to do those? Because it's going to be a lot of work tomorrow. Train all the babies, get all the stalls done, train all the babies, then train babies, I keep saying babies, but train all the 2-year-olds turning 3 that are training, then go with the babies all day long, then finish with the babies, and before you pass out from being tired, oh wait, we got to qualify 5 or 6, we got to race some. So it's tomorrow is going to be, as Amy put it earlier, a marathon of a day. Now, today is December 2nd. Yesterday was my birthday. Thank you all for the very kind wishes. I appreciate that. If you forgot about me, that's okay. I forget about people all the time. It's not a big deal at all. But it was a great birthday. Thank you. My wife, now I'm a heavy blanket guy, right, on the bed. I don't, there seems to be 2 types of people in the universe. The people that like a very light blanket, like nothing on them, a little light blanket, and then the other people that like heavy blankets. Now, I grew up in a farmhouse.
So did I.
Nah, you grew up in the middle of nowhere, not a farmhouse. Did you have horses?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
At your house?
Dad's.
All right, I'll qualify.
I also had a
as farm.
stovepipe that went through my.
So did I, and I stayed very,
went
very
through my
close to
room.
it.
So I literally died.
Oh, I loved it. Yeah, but
No, the pipe from the fireplace down in the
yeah,
living room
mine did.
went through my
Yeah,
room.
mine did too.
So then why did you have to go lay on the vent if in the kitchen?
No,
if you had a
no,
pipe
it
in
wasn't
your-
the stovepipe that came through because we had chimneys. I don't know what kind of
Yeah.
house your
It-
parents
it-
built. Did
the-
you live in a mud
like
house
you
or something?
couldn't touch it. It was hot.
Yeah, but I had a vent.
No,
in
no,
your-
not a vent. The pipe
Oh, well,
from the
that's-
fireplace
That's just poor building, I
came
think.
through my room and up through the roof.
I just think that's.
So my room.
Who
when
built your house?
I don't know.
Was it an igloo?
No, you've been to it.
I know, but it just seems like that would be a poor build.
It's not there
Anyway.
anymore.
I always had my grandmother, obviously, if you're old enough, your grandmother made me a quilt, and they were heavy. Like, heavy. Almost suffocate you if you happen to find yourself underneath one. So I like the heavy, I'm a heavy
I'm a
blanket
little
guy.
bit claustrophobic.
I know,
So
you're
I
weird.
don't like.
There's Dr. Latessa. Are you leaving? Yeah. Oh, goody. What's the track like, you? It is closed? Oh, goody. It's turned out to be a great day already. What about those horses? Are you going to be able to? Yeah. Okay. Cool. Thank you. Dr. Latessa's in a hurry. What was I talking about? Oh, blankets. So
Nothing
Amy,
important.
for my birthday, it was very important. For my birthday, she got me a blanket. Well, the reason you got me the blanket is because your mutt dog always jumps up and scratches the blankets and rips them.
Well, no. It
Every
was
3-4
also,
months.
Watch, there's a horse coming.
Right, yeah, I see the horse coming.
Also,
Joe or
Joe.
Joe? Joey. Joe said he was coming here tomorrow. Hi, Joe. Is the track closed? Yeah. Wednesday's going to be a zoo, and I mean a zoo in every sense of the word. Front track is closed. So anyway,
I got a
Amy-
new blanket for your birthday.
Yeah.
From your favorite store.
one of my favorite stores, Tommy Bahama. I didn't even know they made blankets, but thank you. The track's closed, but they left that big giant gate open.
Yeah, probably for the tractor.
Oh, it looks like the air cleaning it off. Oh, God almighty. What a mess.
Actually, it looks like they haven't done anything.
Yeah. Well, it looks like they plowed some of it up to the fence over there. Anyway, we
I have
already
a
had 2
question.
blankets. Yeah, what?
Like for tomorrow, is there going to be like a significant safety lane still, or are they going to put the snow there?
Who knows? I don't work here. I have no idea. So we had a lot of blankets on the bed last night, and for my birthday, I wanted to leave them all on there. How was it? Pretty good, though. No?
I only slept under one.
You're weird. I had a great birthday, though. We went out to eat dinner. My favorite place, if you're anywhere in Ohio, now there's 2 of them, Rosewood Grill or Cafe.
It's
which
not a
is,
cafe, is
It's Grill, Rosewood Grill. It's my favorite place to eat in northeastern Ohio, and there's a lot of good restaurants. I'll tell you what, I didn't realize until I moved over here how many quality restaurants there were in the state of Ohio. So, oh, Michelle's trying to get a horse jogged. That's good. The Rosewood Grill is in Hudson. Now, there's one also in Strongsville, which is closer to our house. But the food at the Hudson one is top-notch. So, ate at my favorite place last night, had a good night's sleep, and get up to a winter wonderland, that's for sure. Not a lot of work going to be done today. The main track is closed, which means no training for the 3-year-olds. They will have to jog today. The babies will be in today because there's no need going on the back track when everybody's out there getting snowballs in their feet and having them slip and
Kick.
100% kick, and just get out of gear. So there's no point in doing that. Here's her drink, honey.
Are you not coming in right now?
I'll come in a second, yeah. There you go.
So this is it. So this is Emma and Aaron.
Emma, Aaron, Michelle. That's yours. Take yours. There you go, honey.
But I have 2.
I'll bring those in for you.
Oh, I don't want to bring the glass.
Okay, I'll bring whatever one you want.
Bring
16
my
drinks.
Stanley in.
Bring your Stanley in. Yeah, if I can carry it, I'll bring it in. Still got a sore wrist.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. So, now it is official. We are still going to try and train tomorrow for you. We're going to have the set lists up. Stop peeking. Tuesday, we're going to be jogging the 3-year-olds and the racehorses. They're going to get out the door. The 2-year-olds are not going to move today. which is fine. They're mostly going jogging speed tomorrow anyway, but jogging them today would actually be a detriment. Now, for those of you wondering about corks, we'll have corks on. I'll look at the long-range forecast. If it's the winter is in fact starting now, then we will start getting them shot right away. For some of the other horses that were maybe just shot a week or two ago, we'll wait till the last. So it'll be who needs to be shot first. Those horses will be corked up, and then so on and so forth. You understand where I'm going with this. There's our boy Nassau coming off the track right now. Looks good. Lauren going with him. You'll note also she's been listed on a number of babies. It's the first year that Lauren wants to start going with babies with us, so that's good too. How's Nassau? How track's terrible probably?
They graded it, but they didn't go all the way down to the dirt, so it's like, yeah, they're
useless.
too scared to scrape off like down to the dirt.
Yeah. So it's snowy. So that just confirms it. 2-year-olds will not be going out today. The 3-year-olds and racehorses will be going out today. Like Nassau is prepping to qualify tomorrow at Northfield Park with Amy. It puts a significant wrinkle into our day. Obviously, with nothing going out on Tuesday, that means the 3-year-olds will have to train on Wednesday, which I don't know how we'll do that yet, maybe in between sets. So you might be treated to 2-year-olds training tomorrow. Maybe that's what we'll do. We'll try and take some lemons and turn it into lemonade. I'll ask Curtis if we can video the 3-year-olds training in between. I'll make sets up for them also, I guess. Sure. And then when we're done of everything tomorrow morning, we will start getting the horses ready to qualify tomorrow also. And when we're done getting them ready to qualify, we'll get the horses ready to race. So a long, long Wednesday in store for everybody tomorrow. A good thing for you. Not such a great thing for us, but that is the job now, isn't it? So with that, I'm going to let you go. Again, thank you all for the birthday wishes. It was a tremendous day. I got to hang out with my family. It was a pretty good day. Today, as you can see, everything is closed down for the most part. 3-year-olds and racehorses will get out. Babies will not. Tomorrow, everyone will get out, and we'll get everybody ready to go for the rest of the week. So with that, I am going to let you go. I'm going to talk to you all very soon. Have a great day wherever you are. If you're in Florida, don't you dare send me any messages or emails or texts with golf courses or alligators, Ron. I want to see no sunshine today, just snow. I hope you all are going to have a great Tuesday, whether it's in the snow or in the sun. Take care.